place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Publix...
Kind of already.
Yeah.
So from everyone I know who's worked there.
Yeah, don't work there. Yep.
Never at the green place.
Never at the place with the green logo.
They were supposed to change they were supposed to rebrand their colors and their logo and everything.
Really? Why their colors?
I don't know. And it was supposed to start with the pharmacy. They were supposed all of Publix was supposed to go to blue and black.
Blue and black?
Yep.
That's such a different than the white and green that it is.
Yeah. And it's funny because I caught Don Lucas talking to that about the people at our store. Like, we were supposed to start this whole thing, and it just never happened.
Interesting.
I'm like, okay, whatever.
I always thought that they should make every section have its own. So you can tell who a pharmacist is. You can tell who the deli is because they have the yellow.
Yeah.
But produce looks like a grocery store. Give produce a different color so that way you don't ask a produce employee where something in the grocery aisles are. Because spoilers, I don't know.
Yeah.
Produce should remain green. Grocery should be black, and customer service should be white.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
They kind of already are because they're allowed to do dress shirts as long as they're white.
Mm-hmm. So technically, anyone there except for the prepared foods section is allowed to wear
dress shirts.
You can dress as a manager if you want to, even though you're
even
a
the point of
part-time
that?
stock clerk.
Why would you
Dress the way dress the part until you get the part, fake it until you make it, sort of.
I see. Anyway, welcome to the Blue Eclipse podcast where we just talked about work for a little bit. Sorry, we're all tired. I had a long time at work. I'm Frank Joseph Hall.
I am Jeffrey Todd Bassett II.
I am Zachary Richard Dunkerton.
I'm the third, so I'm better? No, I'm kidding.
No, you're just newer.
No. Yeah. Same thing, right?
Latest along.
No.
Hey, listen. I'm sure the iPhone 3 was better than the 2. Yeah. So, yeah. But it wasn't as good as, say, the 7.
World War II better than World War I?
No.
There's some wiggle room.
Depends on who you ask.
Yikes. Okay.
Anyway.
Wow.
So, gentlemen, we normally have the topic. Zach, do you know what this podcast is?
What?
This is your 10th podcast.
Oh, what do you know?
Yeah, you've been on 10 of these. I think this is number, you're going to correct me if I'm wrong, Future Frank, 33. So if you do one more, you'll have been at least for a third. I don't know how math works after 33. At some point, you'll have done a third. By the rules declared in Blue Eclipse management.
Today.
Possibly today, maybe in the past a little bit. That means you're entitled to now be an employee of Blue Eclipse. And as all employees are, you must go through an employee interview. First of all, I'm very disappointed in your shirt.
Mm-hmm. Points off.
Where's the tie? Regardless, normally, now if you've seen our past interview with Evan, normally I like to have a colored question asker with me, a second person. We're going to make an exception. Normally it's 2-on-1 because I believe that you work best when two people are constantly looking over you like vultures. That's fair, right? Yeah. So, Evan was supposed to be here, but unfortunately he has a job, ladies and gentlemen. I know. I know. So instead, Jeff is here.
Yep.
Not to ask you questions, but instead to be asked questions. Jeff, you are also now a part of this interview.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
I feel like I'm slightly more.
You're
formal.
A little bit better.
I have the black.
That might go into the complicated algorithm that is my brain.
That's fair.
So have you seen the interview with Evan?
Yes, I have.
Okay, that's going to go into your score pretty well. That's good. And I know you have.
Still my favorite episode.
It is also mine.
Yeah.
Good job. So it is a complicated series of algorithms. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You must get at least 78%, though that number may or may not change depending on if I remember that number by the end of this podcast.
All right.
Right. If you do well, you're in, both of you. Yeah. Okay. This is like a group. You know how they sometimes do group interviews? I don't know why. I think it's because they're lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know why someone would do that, but here both of you are. You're both hopefully new members of Blue Eclipse after today. So, first question, the most important question of all.
Yes.
Are either of you two subscribed to the channel?
I am.
Very much am, yes.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the shortest part. No, we're not stopping there. Again, that was only part of the algorithm.
Ah, yes.
We have much longer questions. So first of all, Zach.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to ask Jeff a question.
Okay.
All right. So Jeff.
Yes.
How is you?
is okay.
Is okay. Yeah.
I'm getting my back fixed, which is exciting.
Yes, that's good.
I'm on a lot of medications to help that process, so I'm a little tired, but hey, we're getting there.
God gave us those medications. Literally, I had a guy at work who was like, God gave us marijuana, Frank. Why can't we smoke it? My response was, how do you know that his intent was for you to smoke it?
Yeah.
And he's like, dang it. Zach,
yes.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fairly okay.
Fairly okay. Yeah. I know. I believe all of us are looking for various jobs that are not either the ones we currently have or a job in general.
We are. My back is also getting better. Yeah.
Interesting. So you two say that you share pain. So Jeff, can I see your pinky? I'm gonna test something out real quick. All right. Do you feel this?
I do not.
Okay. That's gonna take some points off, unfortunately. If you both of you were, sharing a psychic mind, that could make things a lot easier because then I could just tell Jeff something and then you would know. But apparently, it's gonna be.
Man.
I'm sorry.
Neither of you went to college?
Unfortunately,
no.
That's okay. So he's to get degrees. It's all fine. I clearly never went to college. I just bought the shirt. Yeah, it came with a diploma and a degree. It was really, really easy, guys. You just got to go to the USF store, buy this specific shirt that I don't think they have in stock anymore, because they change their shirts out constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it very expensive?
No, I don't remember. I think I might have got it for free. Shoot, I don't. Listen, man.
Free college.
All of the USF clothes just fade into time. The 4 years I was there.
Yeah.
All right, interesting. And are either of you interested in going into college?
It's a possibility.
Okay, what would you want to do?
I have fun for it. My dream job is to be voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd probably go into the theater, performing arts, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Cool.
Yeah, very nice. It's like a pipe dream. I'd like to sometime.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna happen.
If you were going to.
Yeah, if I had the opportunity, yeah, I would.
What would you go into?
Thank you.
Not sure exactly right now. Maybe the arts, maybe acting, maybe try to get into engineering. Got friends, family who've gone into that and made a lot of money. So.
Yes. That is the thing. Friend of the show, Zach Savory, definitely makes a decent amount of money in engineering.
Yes,
and apparently, if any of us did half the job he did, we would be better employees than half the people in his work.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
That's how it works with a lot of things.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Like, I hate my job, and I put in a minimal amount of effort. I would say, 70, 60%.
Yeah.
And they're like, Frank, you're really good. I'm like,
exactly.
Stop giving me hours. I hate you. Just to quote Evan Overslept, and he was like, maybe they'll actually fire me this time, and that'll give me motivation to find a new job.
It does not happen.
It does not, though. No. Places... Because, I guess, a lot of people our age are just constantly quit jobs, so they just like to keep people in.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Next question.
I'm up.
Mm-hmm. Jeff, do you have a question for Zach?
Sure, I'll ask Zach.
All right.
Zach.
Yes.
If you had one role here at Blue Eclipse Studios, what would you want to do?
I have a follow-up question.
Okay. I would like to... I don't mind being on camera, but I'd like to get behind it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to maybe learn some editing, because I used to play around with stuff like Photoshop, and I think it's called Tor or something. It was a free editing software that I used to play around with a lot. So maybe get into that.
Interesting. Cool. Same question to you, Jeff.
So we're not currently doing this, but if we ever really got into streaming, I would love to be a part of that and the main guy running the streams.
Yeah.
I've always felt like I have an aptitude for technology and such, and I feel like I could really lend a hand there.
Yeah. The hope would be, my laptop could probably process a decent amount, but also, I don't know. Yeah. We haven't really tried it yet.
Sure.
We will at some point. We need literally 2 pieces of equipment,
but
they're both about $100, and funny enough, none of us have that kind of free cash. So,
unfortunately,
so it's going to be a little while before we can start stream on.
Yeah.
But I think that's not a bad idea. We'll get to that at some point for sure.
Yeah.
And as for you, Zach, with things we have talked about, which will come to light maybe in the next month or so. Yeah, we could definitely have possibilities for editing for sure. I mean, that's the ultimate thing is whoever would, let's say we start making money. The people I would want to start paying are more I would want to pay everybody for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like if you're acting and stuff like that, if you're on the podcast, I want to pay you for that. But I would definitely want to start like making more salary pay towards like the people who do multiple things.
Yeah.
You know, because then that way we can diversify, do stuff like that. Yeah, but no, that's not a bad idea. I like that. All right. Zach, do you have a question for Jeffrey? Yeah, that's right. I went there.
You said I seen this coming.
Was it foreshadowed?
Hard.
Is that your question? Oh, I'm gonna have to dunk points for a bad question.
My answer is
Unfortunate.
you foreshadowed hard. Yes.
Disappointing. Okay, Zach, what is one thing that people don't know about you that they should?
I have 3 rows of teeth like a shark.
I'm sorry. What?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Frank and Jeff are both confused. What?
Yeah, so, when I was a kid, obviously you lose your baby teeth and my permanents came in. I've lost several permanent teeth and then the 3rd row came in.
Okay, so it's not like you have 3 sets of teeth. You just had 3 sets of teeth.
Yeah.
Okay. That changes my perspective of your mouth.
Yeah.
Because before I was like, there's a second row. And I'm like,
Yeah, don't worry.
I was gonna say this is the beginning of X-Men.
Yeah.
Right here.
Don't worry.
First meeting.
I don't have a monstrous maw or anything.
Yeah.
Sharkman.
See, with my hero, the first baby with a quirk was like a baby that was bright.
Yeah.
The first known mutant sighting was a man who had 3 teeth. 3 rows of teeth, ladies and gentlemen.
3 rows.
I was surprised you didn't go with like, I have a bajillion weapons or I'm adopted.
You already know that.
Well, I was saying people in general.
I mean, I am pretty armed. I do have not a huge amount of empathy. I do arm my friends, as you know. I've recently
It's true.
armed Frank.
We may or may not at some point put up some daggers and a sword.
A great sword.
It is indeed what would be considered a great sword. Though I don't know if is it a great sword?
No, it's a wall hanger.
Yeah,
but
yeah, but it's a
it
great
has
sword.
drawn blood
That is
from
unfortunate.
me.
All right, Jeff. Same question. What is something you would hope people? What's something that people should know about you that they don't?
That's a very good question, Frank. And I would say
I gotta
that
add points for that, right? Right now this is looking like it's not just like will you join Blue Eclipse at this point? It's also now like who's gonna be the better person. Now I'm gonna have to rank you.
I will say-
with a response like that, I'm not gonna lie, Jeff's kind of winning right
I
now.
probably
I'm
have an
gonna put that
advantage.
in
I've been in many different interviews. But to answer your question,
Is that a good thing? Dock points.
I don't know. Probably dock points for that.
Anyway, continue.
But I'd say something that a lot of people don't really recognize is that I really put my all into everything that I do. It's not just like, it's not even just the job, but like, as you know, I volunteer at the church. And I see that as a job where a lot of people, including someone that used to work there, really didn't.
I see what you're doing. Yeah.
Really didn't put any effort into. And of course, it's not like the most important thing, but it becomes important to me because it's something that I've put forth in doing.
That's the thing about the tech team is, unfortunately, the thing that can happen is it like our jobs are super important, but we get like no recognition.
Yeah.
Like a simple thank you while you're on stage would be nice, but I also understand. I mean, Pedro thinks this a lot, and that's
absolutely.
nice. That's nice. Oh, sorry. Future award-winning board game designer Pedro P. Mendoza.
Yes, that's very important.
There's other Pedros, but there's
true.
only one future award-winning board game designer Pedro P. Mendoza.
Yep.
A great title.
A great title and a person who deserves it. That is
Absolutely.
for sure.
Very
That is
deserving.
For sure. Yes. Oh, by the way, are you also excited that we only have to do 2 services tomorrow?
I am very. I'm excited to not have to wake up at 6 a.m.
I was like, we don't start second service till 9:30. It was fun because I saw Pedro at work and I was complaining to him and he's like, no, but you're making money. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
And then my response was, I was like, oh, and I saw, he's like, did you see the thing? I'm like, yeah, I know. It doesn't affect me at all because I was Cameron. He's like, you're right. And I'm like, yeah. It didn't affect me.
But it affects me a whole bunch.
Yeah, it does because
it's
it's
nice.
it's literally several more hours you get to sleep in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Those old people at the 8:15 service.
Or people that probably don't want to get up anyways.
No. Anyway.
Especially with the weather.
For sure. Let's go with Zach. Zach,
Yes.
out of the many things we do on this channel, what are you most looking forward to being a part of? Jeff, your follow-up question will not be that question.
Okay.
I know. I'm going.
I
the
do
other
enjoy
way.
the podcasts. I do enjoy your skits.
Which we, I think I told you guys about the next skit idea I had, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. We'll have to find a time to properly film that, but I think we'll be.
I'd say I'm also looking forward to the thing that hasn't been announced yet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We literally, it's
That
fun.
is probably what I'm most excited for.
Yep, we gotta do some more brainstorming for that and actually film some stuff. But yeah.
That is going to be a really fun thing.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jeff.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of when. Okay. At the time this video will be released,
Yes.
the most recent Chore Wars will have been Blackjack.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. What has been your favorite Chore War so far?
Okay, my
And
favorite
if it's the
chores.
one that haven't happened yet, you can just say it's the ones that haven't happened yet.
It is absolutely 100% the one that has not happened
Yeah,
yet.
that was pretty fun.
But a second follow-up to that is definitely the one where we were at Dice Tower Con with the Find My Duck and Tyler in the parking lot.
Yeah, Find My Duck 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah. It was a fantastic one.
That's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be fun to keep having the duck hidden and you guys needing to find the duck,
Absolutely.
and then having various titles go along with it. I think for the third one, I might call it Tokyo Drift. I don't know that. We'll see. If I can find another third title that works pretty well, we'll go with that one.
Yeah.
Oh
Alrighty.
no, I think I know what we call it. Find Duck 3 Infinity War.
Part
that's
one.
Great, yes.
All right, Zach.
Yes.
You've only been a part of one Chore Wars, but I'm assuming you watch all of them because why wouldn't you watch all of our content?
Of course.
Okay, good, because I was going to dock you a point if you didn't say otherwise. What's been your favorite Chore Wars?
Probably when you challenged Tyler to, I think it was 52 pickup. It was right after we had gotten done
That was pretty
something,
fun.
and I think you had lost the duck like not even a
like
few
4
hours earlier.
I literally was editing the video of
Mhm.
the love letter video.
Yeah.
And the look on his face of just, oh no, I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that so much.
You also got to spread the cards and then
I did.
realized afterwards, oh, I could have made this much worse.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in myself, honestly, because I should have thrown those cards
Yeah.
in different rooms
Yeah, you should have.
and outside.
That would have made my job a whole
Oh,
lot
I would have
harder.
hated you if you
running
did
around.
outside.
It would have
People.
made me so happy.
Man.
I would have been so happy.
I would have hated you if you had done that. But at the same time, I thought it would have been hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Missed opportunities, man.
Hey, it happens. It happens.
Next time.
Yeah. Hey, no, you can. Sequel challenges are always allowed as long as the sequel is somehow like ranked up a little bit. Obviously, with Find the Duck 2, that is the case.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to do another Find the Duck challenge and be like, okay, I'm going to tell you 3 things, one of which is a lie, and one of those things is the duck is not in the same place as it was before.
Oh.
And it's like, is it in his pocket again? Would he do that? Do I ask? Do I frisk him?
Yeah.
Jeff, what are you most looking forward to doing? Obviously, future things like streaming and the Super Secret Project are not allowed. But like, what's something you're looking forward to be a part of?
Definitely more this podcast. I think this is what I like the most. Just who I am. I absolutely love just talking to my friends, having conversations.
And that's what this is.
Obviously, you guys are my friends.
And that's what this is.
Chore Wars is an absolute blast every single time I'm a part of one.
It's great.
But yeah,
It
podcast.
is a fun thing. Yeah, I'm actually. So I keep seeing like get thumbnail. I've gotten like 2 apps for thumbnails, and you guys have seen some of the thumbnails that I've made.
Yeah.
And I've actually enjoyed making thumbnails. It's a little fidgety in some regards. Like sometimes I just want to like make things bigger, and it's like you may move, and I'm like, no, just make.
Yeah.
That could be a little troublesome,
Troublesome.
or a problem.
There we go.
Yeah, problemsome.
It could be
Problemsome's
both.
not a word.
No
Okay,
worries.
just kissing up too much, docking points that way.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. So in a hypothetical situation where you two have to battle to the death, right now, you each pick an item in this very room as your only weapon of choice. What do you pick?
My knives.
The table. The knives are not in this room. Oh, okay.
Wow, that was very quick. Okay.
Good.
I did say specifically a weapon, Zach, and you chose multiple weapons. So we will have to dock you. You do not have anything. You have this table.
Okay.
How the heck would you use it?
I think just crushing with the table to be super brutal and probably a horrible friend, but just crush you with the table.
Yeah, it happens.
Huh.
I can lay on top of it too, and it's just he's not getting out.
Huh.
Zach, your response?
My response to just him killing me with a table, or what I would do.
This is horrible. I don't want to kill
See,
my
I
friends.
personally would go with the blue turtle shell, wait to the last minute, and then throw it because that person is technically in first place and they would die.
Yeah.
As we all know, that's how blue turtle
This
shells work.
hypothetical is.
It's very hypothetical.
I'm not too horrified. Like, I've heard of and seen worse, so it's not. I mean, obviously, it's horrible to die by crushing.
Oh, well,
but,
I mean, first of all, it'd be bludgeoning damage.
You're right.
Yeah, come on, you gotta get that.
But I could probably think of more, horrifying ways.
All right, next question.
Where we traumatize ourselves too much.
Yes. All right, we gotta go to the less serious questions. Okay. Okay. What is something? What do you want to do with your lives?
My dream would be voice acting and reaching a lot of people. There is a Christian conference called Passion Conference, and I feel like I have a lot that I've been through in my life that I feel like I could speak to, especially a lot of college kids that would resonate. And so it's also a dream of mine to be able to go on that stage and kind of speak about my truth in my life.
Nice. Yeah. Cool. So voice actor, but also possibly speaker in some regard. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Content creator.
Just anything.
YouTube or anything really. I dipped a bit in gaming once and found out it wasn't really for me developing those. Just having enough to support my family.
Yeah.
Honestly, wherever the Lord takes me.
Understood. Uh-oh. The red lights of flashing. They're not flashing. I'm sorry. I don't know how to properly do that. The red lights have indicated we are down to the final 10 minutes of this interview. Unless there are more minutes, in which case, shut up. So, we're going to do a speed round.
Okay.
About me. All right? Because I'm selfish, and I'm prideful, and I like my ego to be stroked, and work has been really hard, and no one's been nice. So, we're gonna. So, Zach, what is your favorite thing about me, and I guess also Jeff?
I'll let you go first since he started with you.
And then, Jeff, what is your favorite thing about me, and then also Zach?
Okay. Frank, I like how straightforward you are. Like you just you cut out what's not needed. I know a lot of people who do the opposite, where they sort of panic, especially with serious stuff, and they'll say things they've heard or say things that they think they should say, but they're not really sure if it's right or not. You just cut right to the chase, and I like that about you.
Yeah, you know how people are non-confrontational? I'm not that.
Yeah.
I'm like, why spend months beating around the bush when we could talk now and save ourselves the trouble? But no, thank you. I appreciate it. That was a conscious thing I decided to do. It was just like, my name is Frank. I go by the indication that, sometimes your name's chosen for you for a specific reason. And I think that was kind of ordained with God. And I'm like, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
And I am brutally honest sometimes. Oh, yeah. But thank you. I appreciate that. What's the thing about Jeff you like?
I like that Jeff listens. I know a lot of people, again, I know a lot of people who will talk and just...
I'm pointing at myself.
What?
That's me. I'm working on it.
Well, when they're listening to you talk, they're coming up with what they would say, not actually listening. And I feel you listen, actually listen. Which is nice.
I've really tried to be that person throughout my life, and I've always found it just really easy to be the one to listen. People vent to me a lot, and they always find it easy to vent to me, and that's what I like doing. And if I can help them by listening, then I'll do it.
Nice. All right, Jeff.
My favorite thing about you, and then Zach, honestly, and I might tear up a little bit, but especially this past month, you've been there the most for me out of literally everyone in my life. Whew, this is the part where I might tear up.
It's the drugs talking, and also the emotions.
100%. But no, I've known that no matter what's going on, I could text you, and I'd be like, I need a friend right now, and I know that you'd be there.
Yeah, which is ironic because I'm an introvert.
It is, yeah.
But I have enough introvert time that sometimes I'm allowing I'm not gonna lie. I would much prefer to be by myself right now, especially after a hard, long day of work. But I enjoy the company of you two, and I enjoy it a lot. And so, thank you, bud. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And Zach.
My favorite thing about Zach, and I've known Zach longer than I've known Frank.
That's true.
And he's always just been a fun and funny guy. Just like listening to the stories that he tells constantly has always been like, it brightens up your day no matter what. And he's always just been like, especially like if we're playing some games, especially in the D&D games, he's kind of been there, like he's kind of been grounded, and that's helpful a lot of the times.
Nice. Nice. All right.
Thank you.
This is going to be I want you both to think. Neither of you immediately say your reactions, and then we're going to simultaneously, you're both going to say the answer. All right?
Okay.
All right. Out of the two of you, who's the new Tyler? Think. Let me know when you got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Me.
Jeff.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard it. We will have fanfare. Jeff is the new. No, I'm kidding. No. So with Tyler moving, we may or may not have a podcast with him on it before he exoduses to Kentucky.
Hopefully, though.
No, I'm thinking about a joke of making someone the new Tyler, and it's Jeff. So there we go.
There we go.
Chore words, man. No, not chore words. Behind the scenes of the series, you got to think of something.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Any questions you want to ask each other and or me? I'll give you one.
One question. That
ask
puts a
me.
lot of pressure on it, man.
Yeah.
Okay, if there's one thing that you could put on me, like once all of this like really gets kicking off, and once we're like really into this, and once YouTube like starts paying and everything, if there's one thing you could have me do,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
what would
Okay.
you have me do?
So I will actually, let me just say my hopes.
Yeah.
So let's say we get enough money that everybody, so I would be creative lead.
Yeah.
And probably CEO as well. Just because I'm, out of all of us, I know the most about stuff. I'd be CEO. My ultimate goal would be to eventually find someone who could replace me as a CEO to focus on the business side of that, so I can focus more on the creative stuff. So I would want to be creative director. Zach, I kind of was thinking at one point having you being in charge, like a creative lead for like one specific department. Like, let's say like the tabletop department, like director of tabletop or whatever, and like you'd be like in charge of that. I think that'd be a cool thing. Evan, my hope would be we can make a custom music that we can just use in general, and we can have like an in-house recording studio that way, and Evan could be in charge of all of that. So I guess the director of music. They'll probably think of a cooler name than that. Jeff, simple, director of live streaming, because you already talked about how you want to be in charge of streaming and all that.
That's fair.
Yeah. So I've always like, we could have like if we ever decided to do the podcast actually live, that can be something you're in charge of. Also the streaming schedule in general, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, those aren't defined roles, but more loose ideas that I would like to do. We just gotta get there. Yeah, and we will. Zach, what's your one question?
Unfortunately, there's no camera I can kick out of frustration. So.
Yeah,
Let's cut to that.
All I could think of was like good Nicholas. How long do you think this time of waiting will go?
Oh, okay. So context is needed. So since I have gotten back from college, I have been in a what us Christians call a season of waiting, which basically kind of means like I'm not like nothing's happening. And I'm like, hey, God, can something happen? And he's like, I'm like, okay, hey, can you? And like, it's not that I'm questioning if God's there or not.
Yeah.
It's more like getting frustrated at the lack of answer.
Yeah.
And that's really come to a head these past few months, especially with starting the YouTube channel and wanting it to really take off and seeing like a lot of other people really take off really quickly. And then me being like, cool, we're not taking it off as quickly.
Yeah.
The job that I'm working just slowly deteriorating me and me really not liking it. I'm single and have like no one who I'm like I would pursue that person. I have no interest in that. So that's where I currently am. How long? That is a good question. I'd like it like less than a week.
When we all.
Ultimately, God's teaching me something in this. I don't know what. But like, man, I'm like, God, just slap me in the face with why I'm in this right now. I'm like, I'm that kind of. That's where I am right now. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe the future idea we have might be the thing we need. I trust in all of that. It's just I don't like waiting. It's not fun. That's
no one does.
No, not at all. All right, super speed round. Super speed round. We're gonna do rapid fire. What comes to your question? What comes to your question? All right.
That's my question.
Here we go. Ready? Ducks or llamas?
Ducks.
Llamas.
Interesting. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Cats.
Interesting. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping you'd go with no just for the joke. All right. Frank or Evan?
Frank.
Oh, yes. Take that, Evan.
Sorry, Evan. I love you.
We'll see if Evan watches this. We'll see. All right. Checking my iPad that has nothing on it. All right. Are you ready for the final question?
Yes.
All right. Wow, that was really good. They were
Born
both ready. That was their answer. All right, I'm gonna now have to tag. That was the final question.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready for the final question? You both said yes.
All right.
Sweet.
All right.
Interesting.
Let me calculate the scores. Go ahead and talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. How do you think you did?
All right,
I think I did all right.
Okay.
I'm done again. I know it's a fast calculation, guys. It's like the YouTube algorithm. Yeah.
Quick.
Super fast, driven by AI.
So before it was a percent.
Yes.
But now I had to do a vote.
Okay.
Unfortunately, both of you got a vote out of 2. You got 1, both of you, which is great, but it's only 50%.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, Evan is not here to cast his vote on whether or not either of you could be in there, which is the needed 78 or more percent.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to allow you guys to win. We can cheat the system. I can give you the additional 28%.
Okay.
Right.
If you both can answer this question.
Okay.
What is my favorite video on the channel at this current moment? What is my favorite video on the channel at this current moment? You are allowed 3 hints.
3 hints?
3 hints.
Can we get the first hint?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the hints.
Okay, well, the next 2 you have to ask questions.
Oh, okay.
It is not a podcast.
Not a podcast.
Not
Okay.
a podcast.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That
Your next hints must...
doesn't super narrow it down.
No, it does not.
And we get to ask you.
Okay, I'll narrow it even further. It's either Behind the Scenes the series, a Chore Wars, or a skit and or vlog. So it's one of 3 things. All right.
Is it? Can I guess right now?
Oh wow, that was quick.
I'm going out on a limb. Is it your motivation vlog that you just put out?
Okay, that is your answer. Would you like more hints?
I would like more hints.
Okay, give me a question.
Is it a chore war?
Yes?
No.
I got one more question. Okay, so
audience, go ahead and write in the comments what you think the answer is.
You were kind of like weirded out though when I said that, aren't you? All right. Was Jeff in it?
Yes.
You don't seem sure though.
I know. What's your answer?
Oh no.
I think
you had 5 seconds. 4.
All right. Is it the bowling episode?
Well, first of all, that has not aired yet, sir. But good tease. The answer is any episode, anything. I'm really proud of a lot of them. And also, I don't really have a favorite.
That's fair.
I just wanted to see what you guys thought.
All right.
Man, that was a brain teaser.
Yeah, no, I actually enjoy a lot of the videos that we make. Behind the Scenes series is nice because it's just like me talking to myself and helping me through that process. Chore Wars is just fun. Yeah. A lot of them are fun to edit. I think my favorite one to edit, just because of how it ended up flowing, was the basketball hoop one, the trash hoop. Yeah. Because especially with the edit where it's like, wait, so we're just going to round 3? Round 3. Just stuff like that. And the vlog was actually, I enjoyed that. I did have a weird moment editing the vlog where I was like, that's not me. That's not. That's, and then like my brain collapsed in on itself, Yeah. So, but no, I obviously, there's some videos that I look back on, like the top 10s where I enjoyed making those.
Mm-hmm.
The Why Are We Doing This one was nice. I would change it a little bit, which is why it's no longer a channel trailer.
Yeah.
But ultimately, no, I enjoy a lot of the videos we make for sure.
Nice.
And the podcast I do as well, it's more tedious editing than it actually is enjoyable editing.
Yeah.
Though occasionally you do get moments such as roll the clip of Jeff kicking the camera.
It's okay, I'm disappointed in you too, so.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yep.
Those are fun to find in the edit.
Always.
Yes. All right, I guess that puts you guys at... Oh, we're over time. Unfortunately, we'll have to find it. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Shoot, I only have enough employees for... okay, you know what? Welcome to Blue Eclipse. I'm going to have to figure out why we... well, Tyler's leaving. So, Jeff's the new Tyler. Jeff, you win!
Yay!
Jeff, you win. Zach, as a consulary
Congratulations.
prize, you also become an employee of Blue Eclipse. Just know we are not paying you.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Jeff, we're also not paying you.
That's fair.
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching me improv for... Wait, hold on. I have a timer. Nope. Hold. 35 minutes. We hope you enjoy.
Decent. Thank you.
Any last minute things, Zach, then Jeff, then myself. Any last things?
Any last things?
Jesus loves you.
All right, this he knows, for the Bible tells him so. Jeffrey.
Absolutely. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for letting me be part of this.
Of course.
I am the new Tyler.
That'll only be a joke in like 5 episodes of Behind the Scenes. And I, of course, am the current and new Frank Joseph Hall. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out our Facebooks and Twitters. And also, we got an audio podcast you should check out too. And subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Yeah, we're at 42 though. Hey,
Yeah, we're growing.
We're growing at a slow
Hey.
exponential rate, but we're getting there.
It'll get there.
Yeah, we will get there. So thank you for being on this journey with us, and we hope to see you next time.
Next time.
You know that since you're Tyler, you have to move to Kentucky and then move back, right?
Oh, that might be a problem. We'll
That'll
see.
be expensive.